Alright, I think we're on. Hi everyone. But I didn't want to try something fancy like hello everybody. But anyway, this
Hello everybody! Welcome to the live stream!
Yep, I'm DemonWeb the host, and this is my guest friend, Vlad Plasmus. Or Cody if you want to call him for short. Yep, I think we're all ready to go then. I'm going to be doing I'm going to do this in a couple of parts, but of the playthrough series with my Hunter for Rise of Iron's expansion in Destiny. Well, I've still got some other missions I need to do in Taken King, but I can do those other times. But I figured let's just get this started with now. And, well, let's start with the first mission of it. The King of the Mountain. Which I don't know why, I always keep thinking of the old TNA wrestling event, King of the Mountain match. Well,
like, that's usually like being the last guy in the ring, right? If I'm assuming.
That's the Royal Rumble, but King of the Mountain was a reverse ladder match where you don't have to climb the ladder to get the belt. You have to actually go up the ladder and put the belt up there.
Ah.
Yeah. But
okay,
in the years after the collapse, the world had no guardians. It had only Iron Lords. Immortal, fearless, we fought to protect the survivors of a once great age. Our battle was about more than crawling back from the shadows. The Iron Lords would give humanity back its future. Some know the legend, but no one truly knows how the Iron Lords died their final deaths. That was something you had to be there for, to witness, to remember, to know even heroes can die, and survival is not always a victory. Now I am the lone sentry, and my watch is eternal, waiting for the day when whatever we disturbed awakens. The Iron Lords are gone, but our fight is far from over.
The House of Devils is back, and they're digging into old Golden Age research labs all across the system. This isn't a simple smash and grab. They're on a mission. At first, the Vanguard wasn't particularly concerned. At least, not until the Devils decided to move back into the Cosmodrome. Now the Devils are shifting a massive amount of resources to an area nearby that's been dark for centuries. Normally, I'd say it's just another day. Except, what's really got everyone talking is that Lord Saladin has left his post at the Iron Banner to take charge of the situation personally. Only rather than go straight to the Cosmodrome, Saladin wants us to investigate an abandoned observatory in the mountains. Very strange.
Very strange indeed, Ghost.
Can I say one thing that's weird?
Yeah?
They're showing us the logo of the new enemy before we even know what it means.
Pretty much. Maybe it was something like the
I'm
equivalent
trying-
of like the scouts saw it first but don't know what it means. They think maybe it's a fallen symbol they're using.
Yeah, I'm
But
trying
we all
not
know
to
what it
not
is.
talk about spoilers right now.
Well, the people who know this game already, they know what it is. But I think for the people who've not seen this before,
Yeah.
yeah. But Saladin leaving the Iron Banner, though, that means something's up.
A group of Fallen has captured Fellwinter Peak. My team and I are en route, but we won't get there in time. I need you to secure the observatory at the top. It is imperative the Fallen do not establish a foothold on that mountain.
Alright, let's have a look.
If the Fallen are working their way up the mountain, their goal is to take Vostok Observatory.
What would the Fallen want in an abandoned outpost?
Things better left buried.
Actually, hold on a moment.
There is a
That's
gondola
all.
near your location. Take it up to the observatory.
That's a long
No, it's
way
not
down. Well,
Yep.
from this angle, not too far. But still, don't fall.
Don't look down.
Oh yeah. Fallen dropship. There. We got 3 of them. Sneaking around the back. Dang, that's an old bit gondola.
Whoa, this hasn't been activated for more than 400 years.
It just makes you wonder how long ago this happened.
Yeah, and it does.
Right. Ah, there we go. Get us going, guys.
With this sort of reception, it might be a touch ambitious to think we can secure the entire observatory.
There's a courtyard in the rear of the facility. If you can secure that, you should be able to keep them from the Iron Temple until we arrive.
Wait, Iron Temple? Like Iron Banner? Iron Lords?
Stay focused. There's too much at stake.
Oh, we got company.
Watch out! I think there's more of them.
It's not the safest place to be. Suspended
I mean, we've been in worse places, right?
I don't think I like this little metal box anymore. You can't take another hit like that. Jump!
You first.
Run them over. Well, we're going on foot.
I don't understand. If there's something so important up there, why wasn't the Vanguard protecting the temple all these years?
This place and its secrets are my responsibility.
It was to do with the Iron Lords and stuff, and obviously him.
We all get a little rusty.
You know, this is more than a few fallen. Just for the record.
Yes, I know.
We cannot afford even one to claim what lies on that mountain.
What could one little dreg do, Saladin? What could one little dreg do?
Yeah, we suppose what a bunch of scavengers can do. Oh, I know.
True, they did.
I've seen a view on
True, they did keep... Yeah. But I mean, you're not wrong. A bunch of scavengers kept the Cabal military back from that spire once.
True. I think this is one of those moments that everyone should really not underestimate the Fallen.
You shouldn't underestimate those that have nothing left to lose.
Very much.
Everything to gain, but nothing to lose.
Oh yeah, we learned that from House of Wolves about the Fallen. Going in. Okay, where'd we go?
Back here.
Probably some more of them.
We got more over here. Yeah.
Because when they first introduced them,
Be careful. Picking something up nearby.
nice sound effects. Still debating though which one of these seems called pulse tracks. I got this one or like the other pulse. Or the fire.
Your choice. Get out of here, bitch! Oh, that's a big thing.
That's an ugly looking stuff. Huh.
That is an ugly mother frigger.
And it's Sepic's Prime apparently. Although he was still at
Servitor!
the beginning.
Sepic's Prime? It's supposed to be dead.
That's your right?
And there's something odd in the energy signature. It's not fallen, but it's regenerating.
Let me try to get a rapid fire gun.
Did you say it's regenerating? Kill Sepic's Guardian. Kill it now. If that's what I think it is, the temple doors will not be strong enough to hold it back. You must destroy it before that happens.
He's down and come to fix.
Do not let Sepix enter that temple.
Again, sounds like the temple is very important, but being Sepix to whatever that upgrade is.
Bubble up top.
detecting reinforcements approaching your coordinates.
I'll just keep hunting the Sepik. Okay, I need to... You'll get plenty of other fragments. Oh, bubble's gone. I'm gonna pop a 3. Don't even have any 3. If they do. Did you pop one?
No, they'll quickly do that. This isn't darkness.
Must hold them.
I did.
Kill, Saladin, kill.
All this trouble to break into an old temple?
Even old wolves still bite. Shiro, what's your status?
Circling around to make sure the area's clear. Be there in a sec.
Well done, Guardian. The temple is secure. Now we can... Shiro, get a lock on it.
I just picked up... Wait. Multiple impacts near the wall in Sector 17.
They're attacking the sensor grid. They must know where Siva is. Guardian, go to the Cosmodrome immediately. If Sepix escapes, the Fallen won't be our only problem.
I just want to point out, that Iron Banner machine gun is the white one from Year 1. It's called Yoldir's Hammer. I like that machine gun. Alright, well that's our first part. So, we've got Sepix apparently back from the dead. Well, as dead as machines can get.
Can a dead god still dream?
That Mass Effect line. Just gonna do some quickly more progress. I'm just gonna unselect those Taken King missions. There we go. Right, so that was our first part. Oh, here we go. The walls come down. The Cosmodrome has been transformed by an ancient threat. Find the source of the corruption. Huh. Actually, what's the mission part say for that? The walls come down. Best case scenario is that we chase down Sepix, find the sensors, and clear out the Fallen. I never bet on the best case scenario, says Shiro4. Yeah, he's a hunter, so obviously he knows that. You've been out in the wild.
I would know that.
Oh yeah. Be out in the wild long enough, you can actually just like never find. You know there is no good case scenario out there.
Lord Saladin, you said the Fallen knew about Siva, but I can't find a reference to Siva in the Vanguard database.
That's because I went to great lengths to lock it away. The records are in the Iron Temple.
Okay, but if the Fallen already know about Siva, then shouldn't we?
What you need to do now is track Sepix. If we find him, we will know the extent of the corruption.
Saladin went to great lengths to keep that name off records. Let's have a look what we got.
Okay, I don't know which scares me more, the giant catch, or whatever took a bite out of the wall.
Guardian,
What
it's Shiro.
the-
You're gonna need some cover. Make for the Cosmodrome.
Does that actually look like the biggest catch to you?
Yeah, it might just be distance, but this does look bigger than the one we've seen on Venus.
Yeah, even the... I think even the platform overlay does. Isn't that actually where we first start? Yeah, it is. Oh, falling. Oh, geez. That wasn't hard to go down the road.
Yeah, before we leave here, I want to check something. I think you know what I want to check.
Inside the ship?
No. Out on the wall.
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah,
We need to get through that
where
wall.
we were. Huh. There's some vandals up on that platform on the ship.
So this isn't what takes place in the raid, but where are we then? Because you gotta remember, like, when we drop down to where on the route to the final boss, like, we're overlooking like a large body of water, which could be the water below us, but we're not anywhere near the catch.
It might be further around the other side of the wall, perhaps.
Probably, but I just want to know. I just want to know like where we are, where that part is relative to a place that we know.
True.
With most of the Kells gone, getting a force this large to work together is almost impossible.
Okay, I'm
Salad,
gonna try something before we move
you
on.
mentioned a sensor grid. Can we use that to tell how far this occupation extends?
The Fallen are irrelevant,
Ah,
Shiro.
right, can't use it
The only
as
thing
well.
that matters now is finding
You
Sepix.
can if want.
No, because I want to use the Doom Marchers.
Ah, okay. Deja vu. Except it said they didn't have a natural skylight. Right through here is where we pick up that first gun. Oh my god, there's the bones still for the guy. Oh, there's a vandal down here. Van goes on an offense until we try back up with sniper. If I can aim
Yes.
it. Oh,
Ah, who needs A when... Where'd that Drake go?
he just teleported. Maybe you went too far ahead, who knows? Oh yeah, the exotic ones. When did you get those?
A while ago, long before you did. I just never really liked them because I couldn't get used to how sensitive the controls became.
You make it. Yeah, the hole really tore the wall apart. Catch. Double kill. They're using machine guns, I guess. Yep, definitely remember this place.
Lots of Fallen, but still no sign of Sepix.
Winter definitely shows, huh?
Yeah. Normally you used to be able to see the light shining down that pipe. Frozen over, probably.
What is that pattern over there? Can we take a closer look?
Well, that's new.
Yeah, there's one of the balls missing from the top of that ship. Looks like it got blown off or something because it's on fire.
I wonder where that went.
Yeah, they even cut the barrel off this tank.
And they didn't even do anything with it.
Yeah, what
Talk
the-
about wasteful. For scavengers, they're definitely...
Oh wait, here we go.
This isn't creepy at all.
I'm picking up some strange readings. It's like what was on Sepix, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say this stuff is consuming everything around it.
That is Siva. With the proper direction, it could create anything a civilization would need. At least in theory.
2/5.
The hive?
Hive?
The Hive tend to keep to the dark. Something is driving them into the open.
As I say, the hive is normally not in such a well-open place like this.
They ain't. Only there if they need to claim territory, but even then.
Going up. There's a hive all over the place.
Only one place to go now.
Hey, check out the Fallen Walker.
An homage to the past.
Very much. Looks like the Fallen never bothered to collect the wreckage of it. Then again, for everything else going on, that thing like that must be kind of not important anymore.
Obsolete, so we did just take up a Siva cluster off of it.
Yeah. Just gotta quickly try and nab those while I'm up here.
So maybe it's not obsolete, they just kind of they just kind of let it do the work.
Most likely. Got it.
Let's move forward.
In this hunter's one annoying jump. The big jump. Oh yeah, show us the Gallowing one here. The normal one. Oh, you can't get this if you collect the silver dust from the new treasures and spend 75 of them. Jesus.
A lot of Oryx.
Oh, those guys. They're definitely tearing this place up. There's even more of the Siva growth over here. I believe. And, oh, come on, they chopped up the old train cars.
Hey, they need resources.
I just lost all readings from the sensor grid. There's a monitoring station near your location. Hook into it and try to get the grid back online.
No problem.
And that's an obscure site.
Yeah. What is that?
What is it?
Don't go near it. It actually starts hurting. Give it a shot. I'm not sure if you're a tough guy, right?
I'm a Titan. I'm supposed to be a mobile wall.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's quite ugly in here. I think we found the sensors grid. What's left of it?
Or what was the sensor grid.
There's not enough left of the sensor grid to fix.
I was gonna say, can he? I was gonna ask that. Can he actually fix this?
From the monitoring station. Would that be enough to figure out what these Fallen are up to?
Do it.
We got company.
Something weird incoming. These Fallen are different. They're augmented with some sort of technology, like Sepix.
Augmented or not, we need that sensor data.
Bubble up.
On the bright side, these Fallen aren't coming back to life like Sepix. At least, not yet.
Don't say that, though. These guys aren't coming back to life like that. Whoa, back up, buddy. Okay, what's going to keep that right? And follow them.
Noted. Enter one goober up here.
Got everything I could out of the sensor logs.
Nice job, Guardian. but we still have to deal with Sepix.
We no longer need the servitor, Shiro. I've seen enough to know the Fallen have restarted production of Siva. Guardian, we've established a base at the Iron Temple. Join us here.
Ah, looks like they turned a bit. Looks like that is the new social area. Officially. Well, now it is. Because I couldn't go there before whenever I loaded up my hunter unless I started the story, like the campaign. I need to actually check out what these rewards are when I get back. I think I got some engrams to the Cryptarch.
Well, you're going to be taking a tour, so...
Well, let me just dismantle some of this stuff while it's loading. Alright. Let's go. Oh, not to the tower. There we go, the Iron Temple, social area. The ancient fortress of the Iron Lords is alive with activity once more.
Authorized to assist you with tower bounties. Checking for available bounties now. I am authorized to assist you with tower bounties only.
God, they've already moved in quick.
I am authorized to transmit and receive bounties from the tower.
Don't achieve it.
Lord Saladin.
Our enemy is called Siva, Iron's Bane. That which broke the Iron Lords. The Iron Lords couldn't contain Siva. It falls to the Guardians now. Guardian, my fellow Iron Lords died fighting to keep Siva contained. Since that day, I have kept watch for its return, for the day we'd be required once again.
Long ago, the flames on this mountaintop stood as a symbol to humankind that the Iron Lords would protect them. If the need has arisen again, I think you should be the one to relight the fires.
Long ago, the flames on this mountaintop stood as a symbol to humankind that the Iron Lords would protect them. If the need has arisen again, I think you should be the one to relight those fires. It's time to draw,
Okay,
Hunter.
he pretty much just said why I read. Alright, let's start with the question. The second one's across this bridge. Oh, this is where we came in.
Hey, you with me? Let's get to it.
She who watches. Goes
Will
like the
your
title.
light prove its swiftness?
Oh, Archivist. A new Cryptarch, basically.
We haven't met yet. I'm Tyra Karn. I was once the Archivist in service of the Iron Lords. Saladin called me back because he believes my knowledge of what happened here could be of use. That scout the Vanguard sent? Shiro? He asked me to look at those logs you brought back. Apparently, I'm the only one old enough to make sense of them. In any case, I passed along what I could gather. And now he's asking to see you. Take care of it. There aren't many like it anymore.
Got a legendary chess piece from that blue engram.
Farewell.
And now we go meet Shiro.
Cade's right hand, you could
How many
say.
iron temples are hidden out in the world?
Yeah, I definitely agree with what you said, though. That does look like the lucky raspberry on his chest armor. So, yeah, he's kind of exotic. And I like the cloak here. It actually looks like it's been stitched together from
Siva
my
is Golden
assumption,
Age tech.
House King's banner.
My glimmer's on we're underestimating just how powerful it is. Would you think? Hey, we spoke on the radio. I'm Shiro 4. I run scouting missions for Cade in the Vanguard.
I run scouting missions for Cade in the Vanguard. Logs you pulled show major fallen occupation.
Those logs you pulled showed a major fallen occupation out in what Saladin's calling the Plague Lands. I've had the tower scramble reinforcements, but we're going to need someone to guide them in. Don't suppose you know anyone who'd be interested.
Looking for someone to guide them in. I think I might be interested. I'll pick up these bounty
Be
quests
mindful
here
of
as
the
well.
world around you.
Yeah, what the heck, I'll spend a
You've
little
got
bit
good
more
taste.
on those.
You know, you get them cheaper from
Great
barracks.
choice.
I know, but it empties my bank account a little bit.
You need anything? I'm here.
Yeah, it's definitely cheaper from barracks.
Channel Beta
Alright, I'm ready to
3.
go, but let's just see what the postmaster's got in my case.
Name.
Running
Organic.
class and granite.
The Guardians will see it through.
Your help is needed here. I rarely have used our history rests with you now.
Right.
Talking this?
I
We've got a
believe I'm ready
real
to go.
problem out here in the Plague Lands.
Yep.
Definitely liking this
You here to fight
class
or
shader.
scout?
Definitely fits the
Either
winter
way,
snow
I
look.
can use your light.
Oh, pardon me. There we go, the Plague Lands. Clear the way to the hearts of the Siva threats and open a new front in the war for the Guardians. Oh, on this war for the Guardians. My fault, read it too quick. 300 light level required.
The Iron Lords believed we could contain Siva by destroying the chamber where it was produced. These Fallen must have restarted the process. We need to get back into the chamber and cut off the flow of Siva at the source.
I think we need to focus on what we know. The Fallen have occupied a military bunker in the Plague Lands. We won't get any reinforcements in that area until the Fallen's artillery is taken out.
The Fallen are a symptom. Siva is the disease.
Listen to the older veteran. You can tell they're just only focusing on the Fallen, because all they know is the Fallen.
Yep.
It's like in the movies, why do they never listen to the crazy old one? Even though I don't want to ever dare call Saladin crazy to his face.
All right. Vanguard reinforcements are standing by. But until those guns are down, they can't leave the hangar. I need you to shut them down. Guardian, there's a dead Vandal near you. Can you give me a scan?
Understood.
Yep, here he is.
He's fallen, basically, but armor is enhanced. Weapons have been modified. Cybernetic enhancements.
Most Fallen houses have a sect dedicated to this sort of thing. They're called splicers. They're like body hackers, bioengineers.
It is worse than I feared. The Splicers are not only using Siva to transform this place, they are using its technology to transform themselves.
So basically,
Fallen have done some remodeling.
They're taking the metal for something big. Hope they're not using it to toughen up those gun emplacements.
Well, I think we know where the ball went.
I've never seen the Fallen do anything on this scale before.
how in God's
I'm calling
name
for more
did
reinforcements.
they ever manage to get that to fly?
You said yourself reinforcements will be useless until the guns are down.
They're engineers and scavengers.
Besides,
They
will not be
manage.
prepared for what
I do
they'll
recall
find.
Pyra saying at one point that the Fallen have cleared out the mock yards and to look to the colony ships. So I guess we know where those parts went to.
Yeah, you can see the wings from several different planes all slapped on this place. And so they just tried to make it fly. But some good news, you can shoot those floating energy bombs death at you. Sniper. Even the guns, it's interesting the weapons have improved in this, but like, Fallen Snipers originally just fired one shot, now they're firing four.
Yep.
Maybe they'll ever give us an exotic version of that. Maybe some, like, Siva versions of the exotic House of Wolf weapons. Let's do that.
Maybe. I don't know, it's just mere part of me feels like the Devil's Dawn is meant to
thought
be
Siva was
like a
technology.
Siva-enhanced
Yes.
rifle, because
It's like something
I found
wrong.
that, yeah, they fire
Really?
in 4 shots
Out of
first,
control.
but they can also fire in
These
3,
devil
which is
splicers
what
are
the Devil's
using
Dawn
Siva,
has.
but they cannot control it. They are like
Maybe it
children
is 3
with
shots,
a new
and
toy.
just maybe just counter the fourth one.
I
from
don't
another
know of
side.
any toys that eat Russian industrial complexes.
Toys
We'll
going
have to wait
Russian.
and see for next one.
Yeah, on the next update. Well,
Those guns were destroyed during the collapse. How did the Fallen...
It's not the Fallen.
Maybe it's not. But the Fallen are the ones pulling the triggers out here. The Vanguard wants them taken down. We take them down.
just don't watch another shot. I want to see how the gunfire works. Because I think they explode when they're traveling through the air.
Are you sure they'll fire again?
Yeah, look, they just did. Yeah, they're doing like, it's like a concussive sound. You can see the explosions of the guns. You follow the trail.
Must be like a scatter shot of some sort.
No wonder for air, no wonder the air drop. The drop rate is very down.
If Siva does what the wielder wishes, then whoever's
I'm
controlling
gonna
this
take
hasn't
myself
quite
class.
gotten the
My
hang of
second.
it.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, Ghost is such an interesting. It's like, what is control? Let's see what we can do where to control it. What can we control?
detecting a high concentration of SIVA shielding the gun emplacements.
Even SIVA-enhanced shields would require an energy source. But be careful. There's something familiar about all this.
Right. Destroy the familiar generators, and then take down Shiro's zombie guns.
Okay, hold on. Don't shoot the... Yeah, fire in burst of 3.
Shield power levels are dropping.
Well, these Steven holds
Fantastic. Shield is collapsing. You should be clear.
Guns are upstairs. Take them out. If I didn't know better, I'd say the splicers were creating a beachhead. Something of this scale could be used against the city.
I guess when they feel ready, they're going to attack the city in that case. Oh, that's it.
So, those destroyed guns? SIVA undestroyed them.
Undestroyed?
Look for a central SIVA node inside those emplacements. Destroy that, and it will break the Fallen's hold on the gun.
Get ready. Fallen are sending in reinforcements.
Oh, how I missed you, Hammer.
I'm being time.
I have not. Second gun emplacement going down.
Okay, making way to the bed.
Keep it going. Air support is standing by, but they can't do much while those guns are still up.
You want one of them to that instead of that standing problem.
Great job. Hawks are inbound. Just hold the area until they get there.
I think you forgot about me.
Shiro, I'm pretty sure
Walker
that air
incoming.
support isn't going to get here in time.
Well, let's use the new guns we got to, okay?
Sure. Use the new guns on the new set, on the new base. Effective warfare.
Saladin. It's directing the corruption to resurrect
How many
the
shots did you
zombies.
use, I ask?
3.
I used
Centuries
4.
passed, and
Well,
I
I think
One
you're...
trick shots and 2 charges.
Shiro, can your forces secure that area?
We'll do our best.
Try. I need the Guardian to return to the temple. If we are to avoid the mistakes which led us here, he and I must speak about the fall of the Iron Lords.
Now we're gonna know what happened to the Iron Lords exactly.
This may not make sense to you, but it took your fight to remind me that immortality is not the same as invincibility.
I don't understand.
When the ghosts first found us, those who were chosen were blessed with power, but not wisdom. The Iron Lords came together in search of a solution to mankind's struggles. Instead, we found Siva. We dreamt of using Siva to build starships, colonies. We would become what the Traveler always believed we could be.
But something happened.
Siva had been lost to time. When Temur tracked it to the Cosmodrome, we thought our quest was finally over. Siva would be ours for the taking. Rasputin responded. More than 100 Iron Lords entered the Plague Lands. Only 9 reached the replication chamber. But since we were chosen by the Traveler and our cause was just, we were certain the day would be ours. Until Siva took control. It infected our weapons, our armor. The corruption puppeted us against one another. In the end, Yolder sealed the chamber with the Iron Lords inside, rather than let Siva escape. The battle was won. Heroes died. And our mistakes stayed here.
But Rasputin survived.
This is not Rasputin. But neither is it something I know how to fight. They are using Siva in ways we never even imagined.
How would the Fallen have learned more about Siva than the Iron Lords? Or better yet, where did they learn?
They haven't mastered Siva yet. This is all still new to them. See Tyra. She studied Siva's origins. If there's a way to track the Fallen's discoveries, she will know where to look.
So, Rasputin responded.
I would say if we want to read the Grimoire, we could shed some light on it.
Maybe not enough time for that, I'm afraid. But
Well,
I
it's
think
in
maybe
our
the people who are
history.
curious could look for. Maybe the people who watch this for probably the first time and hear from that, they could look up as well if they're curious enough. The knowledge is out there. But yeah,
Maybe
that
next time we do
says
the
something
stream.
then. That says something. When we played Destiny, we discovered Rasputin. But then if you think how long ago that happened with the Iron Lords, Rasputin's definitely been around a lot longer, so he's managed to stay hidden for quite some time then from the Vanguard. That's quite
They
interesting.
didn't tear the outer wall apart for nothing.
Yep.
I heard that, Shiro. Oh, pardon me.
Xenobiological material. Checking for documents now.
But yeah, I believe I'll cut that there for now and come back to this maybe at a later date.
If we do, maybe I can start reading the grimoire.
Confirmation of bounty.
I know you're a lore lover of this game. There's some good lore in this. It's just, again, Bungie kind of needs to work on where to find that. Originally, for this right now, it's you find the ghosts, the Siva clusters, the calcified fragments, go to the website. Or register with the
Yep.
website and go read them. Hopefully
Hopefully they'll
fix.
fix that in Destiny 2.
Yeah. I guess it's just I wonder if it was just a way to try to get that website active for community's sake.
Bounty C-1321.
Well, to be
who
fair, it
knows?
does have a lot of things besides the grimoire.
True. But yeah, I guess for now we'll call this one here. So Vlad, thank you for coming along on this little adventure.
Tyra knows.
No problem.
Saladin doesn't want to
And
open up.
so I bid you adieu. And for everyone else, hope to see you again next time on the stream.
Bye-bye.
Adios.